Hello, everybody. Um, so yeah, there's been a lot of hype for this game, and I decided to check it out. I renewed my Xbox Game Pass. I just haven't been using my Xbox a lot lately, so I didn't have a real reason to keep it going. But I thought this was a good deal. So because this is a big game to be part of Game Pass, so I thought it was a pretty cool thing. So I'm a big fan of like Fallout 3. Fallout 4 was, I don't know, I had issues with it. I actually never played New Vegas, but I know that that's been a game that people speak highly of. Um, so yeah, I just want to see what this is about. So let's jump on in. I know there's a character customization thing, which is weird because this game's only in first person, so I don't understand that. Uh, I think that looks good. I don't like things too dark, so I'm just gonna leave it as that. Should we bother looking at the settings? Let me see. Show bark subtitles. I don't know what that means. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna keep all this stuff on because there's a lot of options. So let's start new game. Use this mode if you enjoy story more than combat. In story mode, enemies have less health and do less damage. This is recommended for your first play session. Normal. I'll play normal. Conversation subtitles on. Show cinematic subtitles. Yeah, we'll keep subtitles.
Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations.
I didn't know the audio was
A
off.
trip of
Okay, it's on now.
years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Yeah, the graphics look pretty cool for this game, especially the overworld and just I've seen some of it and I was impressed. Okay, so we're after this fugitive guy.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Aha. Alright. So, I want strength to be good. I want dexterity to be good. Ugh, I want this all to be good. Oh. Temperament. Oh, that's interesting. Jeez, I don't know. Perception. Good at headshots. So I want to be good at headshots. Critical damage. Dexterity. This is tough. I think that works. I kind of want, yeah, I want perception and dexterity to be high. I want to be charming. Okay, we're going with that. Ooh. Yeah, I want to be good at melee.
I bet you're vicious with a toss ball stick.
And I want to be good at ranged. But, oh, this is tough. I want to be good at all this stuff. Since the beginning of the game, do I really need this? I don't know. Maybe...
I hope we haven't lost that silver tongue to frostbite.
Yeah, I'm gonna do stealth and dialogue. What the heck? Colonist sounds like a nice entry-level career. Colony needs good people, but it will settle for this one who can mix a memorable drink. Bureaucrat operates on laws, and no transaction is finished without a smile. Elevator operator, factory worker, farmer, food additive tester, janitor, toss ball team mascot, medical technician. Entrust you with stuffing cotton balls and pill bottles. Safety inspector, scientist assistant, or a chef. Wow. I'm kind of leaning toward... I'm trying... Okay, now I'm looking at the aptitude bonus. Which is the best aptitude bonus? Dodge? No. Food effect duration. Inspiration. Medical. Plasma damage received, -3. I guess a stew chef, because I would like that one to melee ones. Okay, I'm a stew chef.
I'll have to ask you for a good Sisty Pig recipe.
Alright, I'll be male, face. Is there a randomizer? There is not a randomizer. Oh, there is a randomizer. Let's try that. Oh. Oh. These are very unfortunate looking faces. Whoa. Wow. I'm terrified right now. Well, since you never see your face, I don't really understand the point of this. So I should just leave it at default, right? I'm just gonna leave it on default, because it doesn't matter. That's my name, don't wear it out. Next. We did all this already, and I think I'm okay with it, so yeah.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Yeah, the graphics for this game are really good. I'm impressed.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
And I tend to like anything that's space related. There's my pod.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on Hope have been in suspended animation for...
Wow, 70 years.
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. It'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Alright. Our adventure is beginning. So yeah, I wonder how this controls. I assume it will control a lot like Fallout. But I was disappointed to hear that this is not in third person, because I played Fallout in third person. Also, Skyrim, I played it mostly in third person. It's cool to change to first person when you're gonna aim, but...
There you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Alright, I landed.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him?
Uh-oh.
That idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
That's funny.
Oh well, no sense in letting his ship
Oh, I got
go
an
waste.
achievement just for landing.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing.
Squashing thing. Can I take his stuff? I guess not. Alright, I'm moving around. Just seeing what's around here. Nothing. Alright. How do I jump? Oh, A. Alright. What the heck is that thing? It's a Pokemon. Throw a Pokeball at it. It's very cute. Used to go under obstacles. Okay. Sprint. Yeah, I hit the sprint button, but it didn't feel like I was moving faster, but I guess I am. What the heck's going on here? Okay. Okay, I'm sneaking. The awareness meter over enemies' heads tell you if they are aware, suspicious, investigating, or alert. Okay. I don't know if those things are noticing me. Okay. What was that?
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Ow. You have low health. Use emergency medical to heal. Okay. And what is this?
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Stay still, I can patch you up. Oh yeah, I have medical things.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
How are you feeling?
Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What about those marauders? What were you doing here?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go help. Or someone grounded this ship illegally, I'll hunt them down. Or you're an idiot. Give me your gun.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too.
Oh!
Patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a Provisioners for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Delicious.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
I kind of want to know about those marauders, but they don't let you. Can I talk to him again?
Thanks for patching me up.
I guess not. Okay. Okay. How do I switch weapons? I kind of would like to use the saber. Oh, weapon management. Okay. So still don't know how to change weapons. I guess I will. I don't know. Anyway, so I guess I won't use the saber. And what is that? That is a light. Okay, where do I go now? Oh, I guess I blow this stuff up.
Damn it, Spy!
Aww. Sure. Due to complications stemming from being revived as an extended hibernation, your brain processing time differs. Pressing the technical time whatever slows down the world, giving you time to think. You have a limited time in this mode. Oh. So it's like VATS, I guess? Okay. Yeah, it's like VATS, basically. Okay. Oh, double jump to jump back. That's good dodging. I like that. Okay, take all this crap. Well, I want that apple. And what is that? Mag. Okay. Yay, fish sticks. That's good. Pre-sliced bread. I could sleep, but I won't. I think I grabbed everything. Okay. I guess because I have the, I have that lockpicking stat, whatever, so that's how I was able to get that. I don't think I would have been able to get that otherwise. But, alright. We are moving. Oh, good. Marauders. Oh, okay. Oh, didn't see this guy. Alright. This guy had nothing. Okay. Oh, more of these guys. And there's another one over here. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Uh-oh. Let me hide. Wow. Right in the crotch. Alright. The combat feels solid. Like, I think it feels good. Oh, I leveled up. You have gained enough experience to go up a level. Level up your increase, blah, 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 blah. So I feel like I should level up any kind of... Okay. Since I'm using range a lot, I should upgrade range. And defense, because I took some pretty big hits, so... I think that's... One more for ranged. Alright, that's good. There's perks. Okay. Toughness. I think the toughness would be good. Time you use left a permanent prep in your step. You're not slow, you're just fast. You take better care of your weapons. I don't know. Increase your maximum carrying capacity. Yeah, I like that. I hate being incumbent, so. Alright. We will accept that. See what the stuff people had. Oh, didn't I get somebody over here? Yeah, what was this thing? It was like investigating it. I got some meat. Okay. Okay, we're going in.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Oh, I got a assault rifle. That's good. Can I change to that? Oops. Yeah, I wish I knew how to change weapons. I don't know. You would think the D-pad would do it, but the D-pad does not do it. Does Y do it? Ah, the Y button. Okay, use these weapons to attack and block. Oh, okay, I could aim with that, and then I could... Okay, I'm getting it.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
Uh-oh.
Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you going to do, self-destruct? I'm not here to misappropriate anything. I don't appreciate being talked to that way.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated.
Oh, look at her eyes. I'm scared now.
Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
I need to get this ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne was supposed to meet me when I landed. Hawthorne is dead. I'm sorry. Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Oh, hi, level up. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Yes, this game's coming to the Switch, but it's many months from now, like almost a year. I don't know the exact date, but not anytime soon. So, because this game was in development, I believe, before the Switch was even existed. So it's kind of a last minute thing that they decided to put this on Switch, so that's why there's a long wait. But, yeah, so far I'm enjoying the game. So, yep. Okay, the main drive power have been damaged, must be replaced. I find a part just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge.
Ooh.
Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
I got it.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Okay. Well, we haven't looked at the rest of this ship, but I don't know if we... Okay.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Oh, okay. Let's see if we can add anything to this assault rifle. No, I don't currently have any mods for this. Let's see, do I have mods for this saber? No. Anything for this light pistol? No. Oh, I could break something down because I have doubles. Let me see, this is the light assault rifle and this is a sawed-off shotgun. Nah, that's two different weapons. But I do have two light pistols, so that means I could break down this light pistol. Teleporting staff. I haven't used that yet, so... I guess I'll repair this stuff. Yeah, so it has a whole, like, weapon modifying thing, which is cool. I might dive back into that a little later. I don't think I need to sleep. My health is doing well. And what is this? A toss ball stick? Sure, I might need that at some point. Let's climb. Oh, I thought it would auto. Nope. When you hit climb, you gotta move the stick up. Okay. And what is this?
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
What is this? Choose to respec funds all of your spent skills. Oh, so yeah, let's say you didn't like how you stacked, how you did your stats. You could restat yourself or whatever. So that's cool. Before we go up further, let's see what's in here.
The engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. If you possess a power regulator, please insert the part into the appropriate slot, which is this one.
No, I do not have a power regulator, so...
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Ooh, algae liger. See if there's any other food around here. Yep. I don't see anything else, so I guess we keep moving. All these doors are sealed.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Yeah, this is where I was, right? Man, this is where I was. So I guess it's time to go out. Oh, who's this guy?
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead.
Yep.
Mind telling me what happened here?
I murdered them.
Altercation, you say? Shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
Yep. Yeah, this game definitely plays like Fallout. I could use their gear. No sense in letting a good suit of armor go to waste. Good idea. Clean out the ship.
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see.
Oh, well.
You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a
Yeah, I love that sal tuna.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
Okay, where's the cemetery? Do I even have a map? I don't know. I'm gonna follow where the waypoint is. I really do like the environment, like the colors. That's the thing about Fallout, where everything was just really, because the atom bomb and everything was destroyed, but everything was really dark looking and everything was brown and gray and just destructive. So I like that this world, there's look how gorgeous that looks. Look at that. There's obviously like rings around this planet. There's the Aurora Borealis, whatever. All these guys. I'm trying to enjoy the environment and you're attacking me. And it has something like that was in Fallout. It's a little different, but it's similar. Ugh. Oh, I don't have any bullets for this gun. I was gonna reload, but I cannot. Alright, so now we have to there we go. Yeah, it sucks. I don't have any bullets for the assault rifle. But, where's that other guy I killed? Okay. Who are these guys? Residents. Oh, that doesn't sound good. So I haven't done any melee, so maybe I should try that. Ooh. That's good. That's pretty. Yeah. Let's go over here. I see some moons. That's nice. Oh, there's a whole city over here. Oh, here's a cemetery.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
I'm passing through. My pod crashed on the hill back there.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? It ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Never got your name. Do they pay you to chat with strangers?
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses.
Ugh.
You don't want none of that on you.
No, I don't.
I'm Silas, Junior in Humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk about? Power regulator.
Definitely not the Junior in Humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I'm a stew chef, but you offering me a job? I do what I do. You're asking the wrong person.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
You want me to collect what owes to you? I can do that. What makes people pay for their own graves? Why can't you collect these fields yourself? Let me ask you something else. Alright.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay, is there something else I wanted to ask? You lose a lot of people to Marauders. Have you heard any news? How long has it?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my graves.
Oh.
Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property.
Hmm.
If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay. You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Not worried about falling sick.
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. Our body grows accustomed.
Alright, that's it. Okay, I don't think there's anything in this area, so... I love their logo. So, one up level up. Do you have Xbox One or PlayStation 4? Because I'm playing this on Game Pass right now. Or would you wait for the Switch version? Okay. Hey, you're a player too. Watching your stream made me think I should try this out, so that's why I'm playing it.
No place for a traveler.
This game wasn't even like really on my radar. It just kind of came out of nowhere, I feel. I'm not gonna steal pills. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. It definitely has a Fallout vibe.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Oh, she's so rude.
Because I'm sick.
Oh.
You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Oh.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physicker like you.
Physicker.
People talk. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That's ridiculous. Don't blame yourself. It's a little late for that. Okay.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Okay. I'm not gonna steal any tuna. These little things running all over the place. Okay. What is this? Oh. Huh? What's going on? Are they shooting those little creatures? Oh, they are. I'm not getting involved. Oh, go to the barber. We could change our look even though we can't see ourselves.
And your rations yet?
Yep, 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not involved. I'm not getting involved with that. Wait, maybe I can give tuna to this guy. Oops, I pressed jump.
Move along. I don't have time for this.
What? I was gonna give you tuna. Okay. Oh, should I go to the barber? You know, I left the defaults on the character customization. I was like, I can't see my character anyway. Why is this here? But maybe I'll get a perk or something.
Touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Oh, he's a germaphobe.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Okay, cool. But thanks for dropping in. Relax, I'm clean. Do your haircuts usually come with a free lecture? I can show you my hand. Oh, should I intimidate him?
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
How am I going to report him that I'm dead? I'm looking to repair my ship. Silas sent me to collect your dues. Oh.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care, pay up. You have very loose definition of the word prosperity. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. Don't be hard on yourself.
I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged. What can I do for you?
I'm looking to repair my ship.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
Huh? Okay, so I guess he's not helpful.
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
You don't seem to like him much.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority. Go ahead.
You seem very enthusiastic about this place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm,
Ew.
a tendency towards belly aching.
Why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
I'm not done yet.
For you? Go ahead.
Oh. I can't get like a haircut? What is this? Conrad reception shot him. This is bad. Company is going to have to call it what it is. Destruction of Spacer Choice property. Eugene was an asset. Somebody has to pay for his body price. This is going to ruin us, so I don't think we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. We processed this body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. Ew. We sell the teeth somewhere else. Nice. Yeah, so when it says barber, they don't mean a hair cutting. They mean like a coroner. So that's interesting. Yeah, barber means coroner. But I will not steal. Like, I could, but I'm not. Alright, so there's the quote barber unquote cantina. Okay, let's see what this place is.
Read the latest report?
Only the part that said we...
I don't know you.
I don't know you either. I could say I'm Hawthorne, but I'm not.
We don't welcome trouble. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Something's going on here and I should know about it. Or what a fine establishment.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless run leeches.
Leeches.
Enough about them. What can I do for you?
Drink. I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that like it's a good thing. There was something else I wanted to ask you.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
I'll have a drink.
Coming right up.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices. Moderate. Caffeine, mine attribute. If I get a hangover, I'll bring down dexterity. 99% water. I think I might just grab some water. Water without the hydrogen or oxygen, sugar drink, body attributes. Space tea. I'll just grab water. Okay, I bought one. That's what I wanted to
almost
ask
forgot.
her.
I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors.
Oh.
You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Go ahead.
What's your story? What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist? I was wondering if you knew anything about Hope.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not trying to judge you, I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
So you had a dream of being a scientist? What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing Zero-G?
Ask questions in the foundation of science. The best scientists ask too many questions.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that I am grateful.
Sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you. You've been scrubbing dishes all your life.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong. What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there.
Oh.
Not that I'll ever find out. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours.
Uh-oh.
So, what's your story?
You wouldn't believe it. I'm still trying to figure out. I'll tell you another time.
What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's Choice. Could be you're with Auntie Cleo.
There's more to life than the company you work for.
That's exactly the kind of crazy talk that comes from an overabundance of sobriety. Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out. Sounds like you'll need it.
What if I told you I was shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
Well, in that case, let me see what's on tap. I wish I was joking. Honestly, I don't know where I am.
Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I think it's a mistake living your life on everyone else's terms. I suppose you got to do your job. I imagine you want to get out of town with that plague and all.
Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the P-L-A-Y-G.
She spelled plague wrong.
Not here. And if you're smart, you won't mention it anywhere. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
All right. what modern bathrooms they have. Okay. Ooh, I could pick this. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, murdering are all considered illegal and are frowned upon. Avoid being seen. Okay, I don't think anyone saw me. Can I close this door? Okay, now no one will see me. Ha ha ha, I'm doing something bad. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff here. I'll steal all of it. You got a weapon modification install mod on your workbench to upgrade your weapon. Change your... Okay. Yeah, I'll only steal in like moments like this where nobody will see me and I'm in like an enclosed area. Like, I don't mind doing that. So that means I could change stuff, right? How do I equip like armor and stuff? I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I don't know if they saw me. No, no one's reacting. Oh. Stealing, 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 stealing. There's nobody up here. So I can steal, 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 and no one will know. Nothing to take over here. Oh, I'm outside. Alright, I think we can leave now. Okay, so that was the cantina. The town leader's over there. These are just random.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
I know how you feel.
Constable. I don't know. There's a lot of places to check out. What is this? Maintenance division. Well, I do have stuff to workbench. Oh, this is for weapons and armor. Okay. Okay, this riot control armor looks really good. It's number 6. So what if there doesn't seem to be any mod to add to this? And let me see anything for this. Nope. Nope. Okay, now let's check out the weapons. Can I modify the light pistol? No. Nope. What about the saber? Nope. No, nothing. What about this ball stick? No. What about the telescope thing? Nope. Alright. Oh. This is not kind of stealing, so I guess I could just grab this stuff. Okay. Just scraps of stuff laying about. And what is this for? Use terminal. Okay, what that's about. The cannery. Yeah, I needed to go into the cannery.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Sal Tuna. Yeah, I want to go into the Sal Tuna factory. There's nobody here. I don't know, should I check out the ground area here? Guess so. Who's this guy?
Carry on.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me. I discovered a vending machine, apparently. Ooh. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. I don't think I need any of this stuff. Well, I don't have a helmet, do I? Level 9, level 10. I want just like a basic level. Level 17, wow. I don't have enough bits. I'm close though, I have 97 bits. And this is 110. So, yeah. Oh, I could sell? Oh. Okay. What should I sell? Nothing here is very valuable. I don't know. Maybe I should sell the toss ball stick. I have an extra blade thing. Maybe I could sell that. Nah, I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Can I steal this can of tuna? No, I'm not gonna. Let's see what's over here. One left hand severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is a second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. That's messed up. Who's this guy? No, he'll see me stealing all this stuff, so I don't want to get involved in that.
Sorry, I got a lot.
I'm barred. Alright, let's change floors. I like the elevator music.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should speak with you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you may have kept the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repair and I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to
Why
know
does this guy look like
exactly how
Riddler?
you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Oh, what does that mean? I don't think these people would take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
How can I help? None of what you're telling me is my problem. I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame these workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
All right.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
You've gained a companion. There are characters that join you. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters, so what's the other side of it? Figures Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me, so if I want to deal with nuance,
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I don't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to stop by. What do we need to talk to Vigors about? Flipping a switch in the power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. They're neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Where would I find
The
him?
mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. Edgewater.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Yeah, so right now I could just go into the lab and get the power source and kill everybody. Or I can go talk to Vicar. Oops.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
I really wanted to talk to you. How do you know? I'm an outsider.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Miss Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Maybe it's because you're so dismissive, quite inappropriate for a Vigor. I'd be surprised to hear you dismiss your parishioners so casually.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
I wanted me to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off power.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise? What do you think?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible? Right, just talk everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. Sounds like I've got my work come out to me.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Ah. Why would a vigor be after a banned heretic book? I assume you want to burn it.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name Mbakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll look for the book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Is there something else I want to ask?
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Please get it.
You seem pretty concerned about that book. Care to tell me why? Of course, I've had something. Right?
A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large. Though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book. Because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here.
What possibilities do you offer? I don't care about that. Alright. So what I will try to do is transfer the power, but also get the people to kind of come back to this town. But who knows if I can do both. Melee weapons can have their grips and attack points modified to upgrade the weapon. Most melee weapons can perform up to 3 quick swing combos. Some unique weapons can do fewer or many more. All right. Why is it telling me to hold up? Alright,
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Oh, I leveled up? Because I found a vending machine. Great.
Nicely done.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not even in the right place, do I? I'm not even in the right place that I should be in. But alright. Let's go back. Internal autonomy. Blocking, leaping, and using tactical time deviation, blah, 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 dilation are the best ways to save close distance against enemies with a gun. Okay. Companions not pulling their weight or getting knocked down too often, their gear might not be up to date. Your loading screen tip would be here. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. I guess as long as you keep upgrading their stuff, I guess they'll be pretty useful, right? So I was supposed to go in there. Why did the waypoint point elsewhere? I'm confused. Did you see that? It was telling me to like go through here, and then it said not to go. Anyway, so I guess I'll just run around this area. I am supposed to go through here. It's not the worst unless it's worst. Your loading screen tip will be found here. Contact space choice for your affordable marketing options. Yeah, so I'm curious if this is just like a story element where your companion stays for certain stories, or can you have a companion stay with you the entire game? That would be the interesting thing. I'm trying to talk to this guy.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon?
I don't know what a truncheon is.
I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you blabbering about? Are you okay? You seem confused.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
What are you blabbering on about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I asked for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
If your resistant needs another gun, I'm for hire? Sure.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
If I'm going after the medical scout, I could use a couple pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Ah, blue glowy square thing. Oh, okay. Who's this person?
You some sort of freelancer?
Okay. So how do I look at my map? Alright. And objectives are in green. Alright. So So I need to go outside of town, right? That's where I will go now. Mantis Swarm examined. External autonomy. When buying and selling from a vendor, your best dialogue skill, lie, persuasive, and intimidate, is automatically used to navigate your best price. Armor reduction to damage of incoming bullets. If a fast weapon is ineffective, try a different weapon that's slower but hits harder. Alright, so I am in the middle of town. I'm just confused on where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, that's the local map. I want the regional map. There we go. So I'm supposed to go over here. Alright.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this will leave me right outside of the town where we first entered. Like where that cemetery thing is. And maybe I can update that guy. Actually, no. There's been no update. I have not been able to get those grave fees yet. So, can't update that yet.
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Oh, my skill points. Maybe I should look at that. I guess defense. Ranged, melee. Dialogue, stealth, tech, leadership. Okay. What? I did my skill points. What? It didn't save. Okay, do it again. You have unlocked the dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, you'll automatically deliberated? What? Okay. Okay. So now I just need to go straight this way.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed use.
It seems I could run as much as I want. Like, there's no stamina meter, which is interesting. Should we kill this thing? Oh no. This was not a smart move. I forgot how to change my weapons. Oh, here we go. That was a very dramatic scream. Maybe it wasn't a good thing to make these guys upset. I'm dead. Continue. So I'm not going to upset those guys. I'm going to try to avoid those enemies. Well, it'll be interesting to see where it continue. Does it continue you like after the last load screen, or like I don't even know. Oh. So, yeah. That's weird. It saved right before I loaded into the other area, instead of loading once I was already in the area. So, yeah, now I enjoy more loading screens. Okay. Oh, look, a marauder. Why would I have to order my companion to fight? Shouldn't she automatically fight? I cut that guy's head off. Okay. Well, do the skill points again. Apply. Okay.
Incoming.
Oh. What the hell is that thing? Oh, he's dead. Are we done? Okay. Oh, look at my health. I'm good at lockpicking. right. Oops. I had to change my weapon. There we go. Neat.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
I'm not causing troubles. I'm just, you know, trying to get some meat. Hey, Zephyr Wrangler. How you doing? Just playing some Outer Worlds. Have you heard of this game? Are you interested in it?
I don't know you.
Well, I don't know you
Whatever
either.
you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
You obviously run a tight ship.
You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next Marauder raid? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if Marauders got to her.
Oh yeah. I wasn't even that interested in this game, and not that I wasn't interested, it just wasn't in my radar. And then it just, everyone started talking about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, well, I like Fallout games. So yeah, I decided to jump on in because it's part of Game Pass, so it's not like I had to spend $60 on it, so I thought it was worth checking out. And yeah, we did mention it in ours stream. I'll keep an eye out. You could always go looking for her. Don't tell me you're scared of a few marauders.
I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around the gun. Hence my dilemma.
Yeah, it's cool that it's part of Game Pass. I'll keep an eye out. Any idea where she might be?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Little ways ago, she was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless Marauders got her, then parts of her could be in a lot of places. I'm not saying that. That's so rude.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Yeah, I like games like that where your choices matter. I know it's a lot of games they say your choices matter and it turns out they don't. That's always disappointing. So I think in this game it does matter. I guess we'll see.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside.
Meat on a spit.
Find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea.
Ooh, I want some tobaccorn tea.
Too, but it's been cleaned.
From a Splatoon. Great. A Spittoon. Reed sent me to make peace with you. Is this your greenhouse? Looks like you made a home for yourself here.
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
I managed you could grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Reed sent me to make peace with you. Or looks like you made a home for yourself here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on
Spores of a puffball.
we put down new roots.
Why did you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed
Cold-eyed reptile.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to Cannery. That's about it. Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. Question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need to fix my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery.
Oh, now I have to decide who I'm going to give power to. This is a big decision. I'll consider it. What have you got against town? I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems. I just want to fix my ship. A hero to you, maybe. What do you have against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
You've made your point clear enough. I'll see what I can do. I don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side. Ooh. What do you have against people trying to make a living?
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their
Yeah, but they
lives
got that
to
Sal
a
tuna.
heartless
That stuff is really
corporation,
good.
And then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Okay, is there any more dialogue that I missed? Where are you going? Hey, stop moving.
Anything else I can do for you?
This may sound strange, but I don't know where I am. When we first talked, you assumed I've come to live here.
I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are.
I don't imagine you get a lot of visitors.
My dear, we are all visitors in a momentary universe. Our lives flicker in and out like the guttering of a flame. Here now, then gone. Me and mine are just carrying on as best we can, trying to live our lives in a way that does not feel wasted.
Why are you telling me all this? Not a bad life to go on.
A little prattling never hurt anyone, dear. You might even catch a little sense, if you listen close enough. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
Maybe it deserves to come to an end. You could always continue your way back to town.
Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home, even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that.
Reed's making an offer in good faith. You should consider it.
If you think Reed does anything in good faith, then you are asking to be lied to.
You and Reed obviously have some sort of history.
That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate?
White chocolate Saltuna.
That was all me.
There's obviously more to it than that.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat it. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him.
Oh, wow.
So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
I guess Reed has his own side of that story.
I could not possibly care less if he does, but you're surely welcome to ask him.
Yeah, I made sure to bring up the charisma and perception and that stuff. I feel like that's more important in this game than the other stats like strength and defense and stuff, because a lot of this game is dialogue. So I wanted to make sure the perks of the dialogue conversations were up. I feel like I'm not done talking to her. I feel like I missed something.
I'm listening.
This might sound strange, but I don't know where I am.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
No, I mean, I actually don't know where I am. Not the answer I was expecting. I could do about the cliches.
This is the old botanical lab in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
Just getting my bearings. My pawn let it. I was crazy. Kidnapped by a crazy scientist and shot into space, but thanks for asking.
That sounds like fever talk, all right.
It's fever talk.
So why am I tempted to believe you? Where did you say you were from?
I didn't say. I arrived here from Earth.
I could do without the mockery. If you don't want to tell me where you're from, that's fine by me.
You don't understand. I'm from the Hope.
Is that a new settlement of some kind? I haven't kept news from outside the Vale.
Not exactly. It's a colony ship.
Oh, you're talking about that old piece of folklore. Now I'm convinced you're delirious. You really ought to lay your head down, dear. Babbling only agitates the humors. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell.
You don't believe me?
Maybe I do. I don't know yet. Growing up, I heard my folks talking about the Hope. Always believed it was just a story we told ourselves to keep our spirits up. Listen, don't you worry about what I think. That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past.
Oh yeah, that ship was lost for like 70 years, right? Okay, so yeah, that would be like a legend. I'm playing on normal difficulty, but if I was playing on hard or supernova, whatever that hard setting, then I would bring up all the attack and defense stats. But since I'm playing on normal, I do feel like dialogue, perception, stealth, lockpicking, I feel like that stuff is more important. So I'm not afraid of the board. Why I haven't said okay.
No, but the board may have reason to fear you.
Why I haven't done anything wrong.
You carry on about coming here from another world, and people will talk. Talk leads to questions. Ask enough questions, and the board comes answering. I'm listening.
Alright, so let's go to that power regulator thing. Oops, went the wrong way. Let me see. How do I get out of this place?
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Ow! Well, I didn't expect landmines around here. Can I, disable them? Oh! I guess I... Ow! I guess I don't do that. That's a thing not to do. Alright. No, I was not expecting landmines. Are we in town? I guess they really want to protect that power regulator. I know, I think it was Fallout, or if you you could disarm traps, right? It doesn't seem like you could do that here. Maybe I need higher stats. Yeah, shooting them was not a smart thing. Shooting them killed me. So I'm not sure how to get past those landmines. Let's look at our map. So I need to go over here. Okay. Ooh, chicken. Can I shoot the chicken? Yay, chicken. Trying to figure out how to get over there. It's this way.
Before he left the cannery.
Okay, here's those landmines. I'm not the best at aiming, but we're doing it. Ooh, that blew up 3 of them. Yeah, so yeah, you can blow them up. Just gotta be really far away. Well, I'm using the analog, but the I guess I could change it in the settings. Just I noticed the analog feels very loose. Like it just doesn't feel. What the heck is that thing? That's gross. I can't grab those mushrooms. How do I get in this place?
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Now, can't break that window. Can I just destroy this thing? No. Oh, they got robots. I'm out of bullets. Arg. Maybe melee would be good against these things. Oh, yes. Well, here's a way in. Oops. That was my fault. Silly me, I thought I could just walk in and grab the regulator and leave, or... It's the security robots. I was not expecting that. Yeah, that leech snake thing creeped me out.
Sister.
Wow, that thing is a bullet sponge. It is not worth using bullets. Yeah, I wasn't tough enough. But, oh, a drone. I hope she could defend herself. I'll get this security drone thingy. Yeah, I got that one. Oh! That was my fault. I didn't look at my health. They are not untough. I could be more stealthy and just kind of try to avoid them. Like, look, he's not seeing me right now. So. Oh, I didn't know about an electro add-on. Would it be funny if I just passed by all these guys?
System alert.
I'm running it. I was like, screw that. But now what do I have to deal with in here?
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Oh, hello, combat droid. No, I don't mind backseat viewing or whatever, but if I need assistance, I will call upon. But yes, stealth was good right there. This is a big decision right here, so I'm gonna save. Okay, so I save. Redirect power. Power has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Okay. How do I activate the switches?
3 switches. That'll be easy enough. Great work.
Oh, I don't know what the passcode is. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello. See, why are there dead plant workers everywhere? That's suspicious, isn't it? I mean, that lady didn't mention anything about that, did she? Seriously, why are all these people dead? Uh-oh. Oops. I'll load my manual save.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
What, he doesn't have any stuff? Apparently not. I wonder if there's a way to turn off all of the security robots. Usually there is like a way in these Fallout games to do that. Like it just takes like hacking. And I'd probably be better off doing that than fighting all these guys. Yeah, make sure my lockpicking stats are up. I was anticipating a lot of lockpicking. Okay, I think I have ammo for my other weapon now. Yeah, what's up with all these dead people? Who killed the receptionist? To borrow your copy. Everything's gone haywire. Gunfire, screaming. Would like to leave day early. Huh. Oops. Okay. No, that's the area to leave. Yeah, with these games, I just want to pick up everything. So, because I don't know what's useful yet. Ah.
That's clever.
Yeah, it's easy to forget. You know, it's like, oh, I'll come back later, and then you end up not because you forgot about it or you don't remember where it was.
Oh, you got that?
Yep, I got that. I'm gonna manually save after this area. Because I feel like that security bot was stronger than other security bots. Because we just kept hitting and hitting and hitting. Stealth time. I think I went that way before, so we're just gonna go this way. Bard. Oh, I cannot go that way. Okay. Oh, that security robot's not there. Oh, there he is. Hello, friend. Oh. That was good. Ooh. Oh, there's two of them. That's probably why I died. There was another one there and I didn't notice them. Can I save when there's enemies around? I can. Goody. Some games don't let you do that and I hate that. It's like, oh, there's enemies around, you can't save.
Sweeping the area.
Okay, I got that one. There's another one. I wish these things filled more health. I guess that will be a thing later. Either I get better these stem pack wannabes, or there's an upgrade where they fill more health. Because they don't fill up much. Yeah, the trick is just to move around them so they don't aim at you. That seems to be working for me.
Two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Yeah, I wish it filled up more, but I guess that's an upgrade to look forward to.
Not real. You're not real.
What was that? I'm saving. I don't trust this. Alright. I love that lock picking. I want to upgrade this melee weapon. Can I do that? Because before I tried and I couldn't. Because I like this weapon. I just want to... No, I don't have any mods for it. It sucks. No. I could break down a lot of this stuff, though. I'll keep the shotgun, the assault rifle. No, I don't have any electro rod. I don't know how to get that. Oh, this cleaver looks good. That's better than what I'm using now, right? See, this one, this is 73. I don't know. Okay. Let me repair. Where do I get an electro mod? I can't seem to tinker with anything, and I can't seem to mod anything. See? Impact hammer. That's what I should be using right now. I didn't even know I had that. Okay. Okay, yeah, I haven't done that yet, I guess. Damage is 36. Damage. Wow, why am I not using that? Okay, how do you unequip something? Okay. There we go. Look at that thing. Jeez. Okay. We'll unequip that. This is damage 18. Damage 14. Okay. Yeah, that thing, wow. Yeah, I should have been using that from the beginning. I don't. Wow, what is this triple blade? Yeah. Anyway, enough of that tinkering. Wow, look at this thing.
Mine's Dean. You're liable to get scalded.
Yeah, I can't go this way, but maybe I can. Oh. Guess we'll go up. Now I'll be able to kill these things. Oh, yeah. I can kill him much faster now. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, much better melee weapon there.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the rail?
Data. Searching for unauthorized.
Get ready!
Oh. What the heck? Oh. Alright. I feel like I could change her weapon, right? I feel like she needs a melee weapon. Guns don't work against these things unless you have like that electro thing you mentioned. But I don't know.
Something you need?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Could be. Reckon I'll never know. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me. Something you need?
Okay, so I guess I could change her stuff. Does she have a hammer? Aha! Okay, so I guess that is pretty good. But she's not using it. So she's using her gun. Unless I equipped her with 2 melee weapons, right? So this does a damage 50, which is pretty good. 36, 50. Oh. Okay, so you have to have her equip the range weapon. I don't want her to use her range weapon. Oh. Okay. This armor is light. 7. She should be wearing better armor. She's on aggressive. Oh! You could set her for melee. Awesome. That's what I wanted. Distant close. Very nice. Increase your engineering skills. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Very good. What about me? That is level 4 armor. That's not so good, is it? I don't have anything better other than this riot thing. Got 1 helmet. Alright, I think I'm doing good so far. I'm gonna save. So yeah, that's really cool that you can just customize how your partner behaves. Yeah, I'm ready to rock. Did I come from this way, or I don't remember. Aha.
I'm not sure what the right is. All I know is the decision's final.
Bard. I still can't go this way. I would like to know what's over there.
No, just leave me alone.
Who is Higgins? I have not seen anyone named Higgins.
No, just leave me alone.
Well, Higgins seems to be in this lower area, so let's see what that's about. If you turn off the steam on the other end, there's a pretty good cache. Okay. Yeah, I would hope so. Ooh, a nice hammer. Oh, he was playing chess or something. Now, I'm gonna loot first and then talk to him.
No, just leave me alone. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram.
I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
What? You're not imagining me.
Do excuse me. I experienced brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Back away slowly. What do you do here?
Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I could deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Ooh. Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logical modules. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Huh? How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
What? So you ate sprats?
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
What happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
You weren't killed.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Oh. Wait, I have more questions.
What's eating you? The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
Okay, I guess that is it. Okay, so now let's look at the dialogue, stealth, tech, leadership. Then I'll focus on defense and range and melee. A perk. Let me see. Your companion has a lot to teach you about killing. XP from champion kills. That sounds good. Companion kills, I mean.
Where are we headed?
I haven't gone in here. Use terminal. Borrow the copy of I need to read it in the pits. Modified behavior. Select new mode, select new target. Define intruders. Define intruders as, mechanicals. Alright, so they should attack each other now, right? Bard. Alright. Is there another door here? I can go down here. No, that's not where I want to go. There we go.
Once we do this, they're still going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I see your point. I think I've already made my decision. Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers and power. Deserters are a community. I can't destroy what they built.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you. Don't worry about it. I was barely listening to you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Alright, so I'm gonna save. Redirect power. I say screw the deserters. That's terrible. But yeah, redirect to Edgewater. There we go. Your reputation of fraction has changed if enemies are hostile to you. Yeah, no, we need that Saltuna. Screw Lighthouse. Who needs that? I mean, Greenhouse. Okay, so that means when I go out right now, I'm sure everybody in the botanical place is going to attack me. So. Deserter reputation decreased. Alright. How do I get out of this place again? This way. Yeah, I know I didn't get that loot behind the steam. Maybe I'll come back for that or something. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't fight these guys before. Oh yeah, she's much better with melee. How do I turn that off? Maybe I can't? Oh, hello. And a little guard post next to it. Okay, I didn't see it. Let me check again. Oh, in this little shack here? Mm-hmm. I didn't even see this. All right. I shouldn't even go back to the botanicals, right? I'll just go right back to Edgewater. Because they're all going to attack me, right? So they're not going to be happy with me. So I shouldn't even bother going back there. Ew, another one of these things. Ew. Kill it, murder it. Alright. Is it a community center? What? Well, that's what's great about this game. You have choices. Like, I'm sure if I head back over there, something would happen. But what if I just say screw it? And I just go straight back to Edgewater? Yep, that's what I did. And I wonder what that dude will say. Zephyr, have you ever heard of a YouTuber called Your Player 2? He's on YouTube. I was watching his gameplay of it recently. I mean, earlier, before I started playing this. And he killed that Edgewater guy, like, immediately. He just killed him right away. And so that's why I didn't do that. Because I'm like, well, I already saw what happens when you do that. So I didn't do that. But if you want to see that, you could check out his channel. But I'm like, wow, you could do that? That's messed up. Yeah, and your partner, Parvati, she was like really spooked by it, and she didn't want to join you after that. She was like, "Wow, you know, someone that would do that is not someone I would want to partner up with." So that was really interesting. But yeah, you definitely have choices. Now I remember where that guy was. He was in Cannery, right? Yeah, he was in this place. Where's that elevator? Wasn't there an elevator? Yeah, that's what the cool thing is. You could technically play this game twice. Like, just do everything one way and then play a second time. Ugh. Sprats. Ew, that's what that crazy guy was eating. I would like a sprat as a pet, though. They're kind of cute. But I wouldn't eat them. While I'm getting their hide and saying that. I'm not gonna steal. Stealing is wrong. Who's this guy?
Hey, you made it. Had a word with the constable yet?
I'm lost. I remember I came in here, there was an elevator, and then the elevator took me to that dude, and I'm lost. Oh, here we go. There we go. Yeah, this Reed guy. You could just kill him as soon as he tells you what you need to do to get the regulator.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
Doesn't he look like the Riddler? I said that earlier, that he looked like the Riddler.
So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Well, I delivered your message, but I haven't convinced Adelaide to come back.
I expected as much. I've been thinking about it. I could use Adelaide back, but if she's being obstinate, try to talk her followers into returning. We need the extra hands. Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around your town lately? What makes you think I can convince the deserters to come back? You seem pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back to town.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors.
Cysty pig.
Inedible.
That sounds disgusting.
Begging your pardon, Saltuna is a staple in the diet of any self-respecting spacer. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
Hang on, so what are you canning here exactly?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate. Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around your town lately?
It is my job to keep two eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
How long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember, 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
Your town is falling to pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
You disagree?
Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do. This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude. I appreciate what you've done for us.
Okay, I guess that's it.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they don't care much for me.
Alright. I'm gonna make a separate save file for this because, I don't know, maybe it was the right decision to not save Edgewater, so I don't know. I'm gonna stop for now, but thank you very much for everyone who stopped by the stream. Thank you, Zephyr. So I don't know if we should raid. I guess I'll check to see if anyone else is what everyone else is playing. But, alright, I think I'll just... Not gonna raid. I think I'll just end. But yeah, thank you very much for watching the stream, and,